you are all well. We are back for another Harmony Trust drama lesson, and this week's drama is going to be following on from last week. We are going to be doing some more fantastic character work. So I hope you can remember all that we did in last week's lesson, thinking about using our bodies and our faces to show super characters, and today we're going to have a go at making some more and acting them out. So, to start off with, we are going to do a game that we did right back at the beginning of our home drama lessons, and that game is called Rubber Chicken. Now, for this game, you have to imagine you have got a balloon that's the shape of a chicken, and you're going to blow your balloon up, hold it above your head, and shake and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we swap hands and we do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we shake our leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then our other leg. Don't drop your balloon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we do that again and again. But each time we drop a number. So we count from 8 first, and then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And at the end, we let go of our balloon, throw our arms in the sky and shout, "Rubber Chicken!" as loud as we can. So this is a really good game to warm up our bodies, getting ourselves ready for drama. Are we ready to play? Okay, have you got your rubber chicken? Are we ready to blow up our balloons? Don't let go. And I want you to use nice big voices in your homes as we shout and count up to 8. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Rubber Chicken! Whew, that game always gets me right out of breath. So to calm ourselves down, let's all take a nice big breath in and out. And one more in and out. And shake your bodies. Let's hope that you are all nice and warm. Okay, well I hope we've all got our breath back after playing our rubber chicken warm-up game. The next warm-up game we're going to do is going to think about moving our bodies around the space that we have. So make sure you have got a little bit of space around you so you can take a few steps in different directions. And this is all about just waking up our bodies and moving in different ways. So I'm going to call out the way that we'll move around the space. When I say go, you do that in your homes. And when I say stop or freeze, you just keep that position nice and still. Okay, are we ready to play? Let's start with our hands by our sides. And we are just going to start off by walking in our everyday pace around the space that we have. Are we ready? And go. And stop. Fantastic. This time, I would like you to move with the smallest footsteps you can. Are we ready? And go. Small footsteps. Not really using much space at all. Try and change your direction. Stop. Could you add something else into that small position? So small footsteps, could we have small bodies as well? Are we ready? And go! You could even change the speed. You could do slow small footsteps. You could do quick small footsteps. Shall we try another? This time, and you can choose how fast or slow you do it, let's try big footsteps around your space. Are we ready? And go! Can you use your arms to be as big as your footsteps? Can you change your speed, fast or slow footsteps? And stop. Fantastic. Well done. Okay, so now we've warmed up our bodies a little bit and we've done our rubber chicken warm-up game. We're now going to start thinking about this week's focus, which is again character. Now last week we were thinking about who we were, where we were and what we are doing. So we're going to carry on that this week, but I'm going to give you some characters and you're going to bring them to life. This next game is called Crossing the Street. For crossing the street, I would like you to imagine that in the space that you're walking in, there is a street ahead of you. This street could have cars on it. This street could be a quiet street. It might be the street outside your house. You can decide. I am going to give you a character and you are going to simply cross the street pretending to be the character. Thinking about how the character uses their body, what kind of footsteps they might have, maybe even thinking about a facial expression for your character and an action your character might do as they cross the street as well. So for this game, you really need to use your imagination. How does your character cross the street? Shall we have a go? Okay, so the first character I would like us all to cross our street like is going to be a very old person. So think about how you can change your body. Does that old person's back hurt? Maybe are they holding a walking stick to help them cross the road? Do they move fast or slow? You can decide. Shall we get ready to cross the street? Ready, crossing the street like an old person, and action. Stop. Fantastic, well done. Let's have a go at another. This time, I want you to get back over that other side of your street, and this time, I would like you to cross the road like a dinosaur. Are we ready? You can choose what type of dinosaur you would like to be. I'm gonna be a T-Rex. And for this one, you could even add some good dinosaur sounds to go with it. Are we ready? And crossing the street like a dinosaur. Action! Roar! Roar! My dinosaur was a lot faster than my old person. Shall we do another? Okay, this time I would like you to cross the road like the baddest, meanest supervillain to ever cross a road. Back over your road again. Supervillains. Are we ready for this one? I want to see your supervillain statue. First of all, my supervillain is going to be thinking of their next evil plan. So, show me your statue in 3, 2, 1, freeze. Let's cross the road. Very good. I think we're some very evil supervillains crossing our roads then. Fantastic. Shall we have one more? Let's cross the road. If we had our supervillain, let's have our superhero. So last time, across the road like a superhero. Get back over your road. Let's have another really strong superhero statue to start off with. In 3, 2, 1, freeze! Are we ready to save the day, superheroes? Crossing your road, or maybe even flying over your road. Let's see our superheroes cross the road. action! No danger around here. Well done, superheroes. Fantastic. Give yourselves a clap. I bet they were all brilliant at home. And you can carry on that game for however long you would like to play it. You can do lots of different characters. Some of them could be real characters. Some of them could be made up characters. And like we had in ours, you might even have some animals. Now we've crossed our road, being our different characters, I want us to think about the what. We know where we are, we're crossing the road. We know who we are. I called out some different characters. Now I want to think about what we are doing. So for this one, you can choose one of the characters that we had in our previous game, or you can have your own new character to make up. And I'm going to give you a reason for why you're crossing the road. What is it that you're doing? And this should change the way you move. So for this game, I am going to imagine that I am the super villain. So each time I cross the road, I've got to pretend to be my super villain character. But now I've got to try and show you what is going on whilst I'm crossing the road as well. You can choose whichever character you would like from our previous game, or you can create your own new character. Shall we have a go? Okay, so we should all be stood on the other side of our imaginary road. I'm going to be a supervillain, and when I'm crossing the road this time, I would like everybody and all your characters at home to imagine that you are late. You could even decide what it is that you're late for. I'm going to imagine my super villain character is going to be late to steal the crown jewels. Are we ready? You can decide for your character. Let's start with a statue using your facial expression. How does your character feel about being late? When I say go, we're going to cross the road pretending that we are late. Let's start with our statue. In 3, 2, 1, freeze. And action. I hope you get to where you need to go just in time. Shall we have another one? Okay, let's get back over that road. So, sticking with the same character, last time we were late, this time, you're never going to believe it. It started raining. So I want you, in your character, to cross the road in the rain. How does your character do it? How do they use their bodies? Let's start with our character statue, showing us that it's raining. In 3, 2, 1, freeze. And action. Only a supervillain would pinch a brolly from somebody. How did your character get across the road in the rain? Shall we do one more? Are we ready? Let's get back over the road again. All right, so for our final walking across the road, I would like you to imagine that this time your character is lost. They took a wrong turning somewhere and they don't know where to go next. So remember to start with your character statues. Show me that you look lost. Use your body and your face. And when I say go, we're going to cross that road and show everyone how our character moves. Into our character statue, we are lost. In 3, 2, 1, freeze. Action. Did your character find where they needed to go? I think I just found those evil headquarters. I think they're at the bottom of that road. I hope your character did as well. So for this last activity, I want you to choose what type of way your character is going to cross the road. It can be from one of the ideas we had in our game, or you could create your own idea. Once you've decided what's happening as your character crosses the road, I would like you to add some character sentences to it. What might your character say out loud? So for me, as my character as the super villain, I would like to use the example of crossing the road in the rain. So this time, when you cross the road, I want you to speak out loud everything your character is thinking. We can do it at the same time as each other. Or if you want, you could watch me do it, and then you could think of your own idea as well. Shall we have a go? So here I am, ready to cross the road as my super villain character, and it's just started to rain. What could I say? So starting in your character statues, in 3, 2, 1, freeze. And now we're going to bring our characters to life, and we're going to add some sentences as well. Are we ready? Action. Oh, rain on all of these days. I don't believe. Get out of my way. I can't get this fantastic evil cloak wet. Hey, you. Give me that umbrella. I don't care. Do you not know who I am? Ah, much better. Nice and dry. Now I can take over the world. So that was just one way that you could add words to your character. I'm sure you'll be able to think of lots of different ways to do it at home. And remember, if you've got people in your house that want to play the games with you, your characters could even talk to each other. You could make up your very own scene. Okay, so that's all we've got time for today. I hope you've had lots of fun being your different characters, crossing over your road with lots of strange things happening around you. So to finish off, as always, we're going to play our Ha game. I hope by now you've got really good at this. So just to remind you, we're all going to try and do the same sound and action at the same time. We throw our hands in the air, we bend our knees, and we say Ha! But I'm not going to tell you when we do it. We're going to try and use our minds to do it all at the same time. Shall we have a go? Okay, are we ready? Hands ready, feet ready. Ha! Did you get it at the right time? We'll be there. Let's have another try. Are we ready? Ha! Is that one better than the first? Do we have one more go for good luck? I bet you're really good at this game now, and I can't wait to do it with everyone properly. Are we ready? Hands by our side. Last go for this week. Can we do it at the same time? Ha! Give yourselves a big clap for today. I'm sure that was absolutely brilliant. As always, it's been fantastic having you here to do some drama with us today, and we will be back with some more very soon. Until then, take care and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.